Hi students, welcome to CIS 138. It is Thursday, December 9th, and I am recording a quick little overview for our sixth unit of the term, and we only have one unit left. All of our work is due no later than December 18th, Friday midnight. Please be sure to get your stuff in by that time. I cannot accept anything later than that. So if you have any agreed upon late work with me, get it in by then. I know we're all used to going through Sunday midnight, but if you haven't looked at the calendar, it does end, our term does end on December 18th, Friday. All grades will be entered on Saturday or Sunday of next weekend. Okay, so that gives us about 7-8 days to get things wrapped up. We are working this week on seeking, playing, and swapping, working really well with different types of image editing resources. I want you to choose a photo or a composition you'd like to retouch or create. You're going to choose a minimum of 3 major functions that you'll use to create and retouch that image. And then you'll upload both the original and the edited photos to your submission link for credit, and then post the URL of the site to the forum so others can document the resource. You're going to be, like opening the doors to editing solutions that are emerging or perhaps those that haven't been presented. So really have fun with this one. Use the forum to exchange ideas, websites, or other avenues of sharing content. I really want you to enhance your image editing application experience through the exploration of this assignment. It is required that you post your chosen image and editing application URL, the one you've chosen to share, based on all the ones that we've used this term. You can use any one that you might find you use most often too. Like if you don't want to use the ones we've learned this term, feel free to post something from like Photoshop if you feel like that's your number one editing resource. Okay, and so you'll post your assignment here and then you will contribute in the forum right below. I look forward to seeing what you all have come up with. That will be a great and fun experience. For the last unit of the term, you will focus on an animation. There's something called Animoto. It is free. Of course, like everything else has a free version. Doesn't give us a lot of extra options, but you can certainly begin to dabble in some of this. You are going to be working in PhotoCat and Animoto, and then you have a final quiz. You will be participating in a forum, and then please get some extra credit points. I'm going to required for extra credit. Okay. You want to make sure that you have extra credit for that, and everyone could use extra credit. The forum, make sure that you contribute to that. And then in Animoto, the great thing about this is you can choose different background images that kind of, it's a lot of it's templated, but Animoto is usually, you can retouch photos, you can do 5 different steps, you can save the photo 5 times, set up your free account, get started, and add your 5 photos to the video. So you're going to do 5 photos to a video. If it prompts you to pay, please avoid that. And if it changes or if it wants 4 instead of 5, then go by 4. I update the site regularly, but sometimes they do upgrade on me during the term. So please feel free to follow whatever it is you need to follow to keep your free account going and not be charged and not be prompted to pay anything. So when you're complete, you want to share your video through Animoto in a URL link. It will ask you to copy to the clipboard, and then you'll share it in the forum, as you've been doing a lot of that this term. And then you'll upload your 5 retouch photos, and then your final video URL link to the submission link in JetNet. Okay. So that is your Animoto project. And I covered that one first because I'm more excited about that one. PhotoCat's cool too, but it's just one more photo editing image editor that we're going to be working with. You guys have been working with a lot. But anyway, for the PhotoCat assignment, you're going to choose at least 4 photos to use for this exercise. Of course, the sources must not be one that has already been used or presented in the course so far. So use something you haven't used. Decide what could be edited and retouched on the photo so you have a plan. Use the features within PhotoCat and complete the following. For the first photo, I want you to edit the photo with clear defined edits. Must be described functions used both in forum and along with your final JetNet submission. So I want to see and read what you're doing in there. So just jot down some notes. Photo 2, retouch photo, showing clear edits again. So one is to edit the photo. The next one's to retouch. So think the difference between that is editing the photo would be, you know, maybe you're just adjusting the photo's color, you know, adding a filter. Retouching the photo would be you're particularly using the patch tool or you're using the clone tool, something of that nature. Make sure that you describe those functions in the forum and along with your final JetNet submission to me. So you want your classmates to read about it as well as me. And then last, all of your photos, create a collage. It must describe the functions used in both the forum and along with your JetNet submission. So I want to read about those functions that you've practiced, and you read about that in the JetNet submission. There should be a text form for you to type in. Okay, so that is your final unit of the term, which is 7. All work needs to be done by December 18th, midnight Friday. Again, all work is due no later than Friday, December 18th, midnight. Okay, I will be available to you all once again at 12 o'clock on Thursday, December 17th. I'm going to hold a live session for you all to pop in. You can ask questions. You can show me work. If you're having trouble, ask questions, share whatever you want to share with me. I'm not going to have much of a live lecture. It's going to be more like office hours, pop in, ask questions the day before everything's due. So I'm there for you. Stay safe, get your work done, and enjoy. Be sure to use those stock photography sites or go out on location, take a bunch of photos. There's some great things happening outdoors right now because of the pandemic. So if you want to utilize some of those photos for your final submissions, that'd be great. It's been a pleasure. If I don't see you in the live open office hours on Thursday, December 17th, thanks for joining me in this course. And I hope to see you. Some of you are graphic designers, some of you are not. I hope to see you in future courses. Okay, take care.